Good morning. Welcome to windy impenetrable forest. We're in Uganda at the moment, and I wanted to quickly describe the differences between trekking in Uganda versus trekking in Rwanda. Two very different environments. Here we're in windy impenetrable forest, and the gorillas here like fruit, where the ones in Rwanda actually don't eat any fruit. Here we move through a thick primary rainforest with massive trees. The gradients can be quite interesting, but it's a very beautiful walk. The cost of these safaris vary quite considerably. Uganda being probably half the price of Rwanda, just in terms of its behavior and place, and they offer different experiences. Here, it's often said that Burundi is a more tough walk, but in my experience, they both can be tough. They both can be easy. Depends where you're walking from. We particularly go to an area called Bohoma, where we get our permits, and the walking here tends to be quite accessible, quite easy, beautiful. I really love walking through this forest. And then you have a very different feel when you get to Rwanda, when you are walking up the side of a volcano and you're going up these incredible volcanoes, moving through these alpine, subalpine forests, which are a little different. A lot of ducking and dropping under things, can be quite wet and muddy, but very beautiful in its own right, and these beautiful landscapes and big views across the areas as you're going along. When you're choosing a destination, price has a lot to do with it, but it's also an opportunity to potentially see both, because the gorillas in Uganda are actually different to those in Rwanda. Very closely related, but the ones in Rwanda are a little bigger, and the ones in Uganda eat fruit, like I'd said earlier. So just a very different experience, and something incredible to be part of. Just being in these wild spaces and being able to be quiet and be part of it and see everything. Here the guests are moving through the bush. It's just really pretty. Very different experiences every single day. I recommend 2 treks. That ensures that one of them will be amazing at least. Maybe you get lucky and you have 2, but you need that sense of, okay, I got this, because you're spending a lot of money, you're spending a lot of time to get out here. The other difference between trekking in Uganda and Rwanda is altitude. Because of the destruction of forest in Rwanda, they've been pushed a lot higher. Here in Uganda, we're sitting at about 4,000 feet to about 6,000 feet above sea level, where in Rwanda most of the treks will start at about 8,000 feet, moving up to about 10,500 feet. So it may be a fitness thing with the altitude. I find that most people are able to do it. I've taken 80-year-olds and 90-year-olds up to these areas, so really not an issue. But all in all, either experience is great. Depends on your level of adventure, and all I can say is just go do it. It really is special, and hopefully I get to take you, or Matt gets to take you on one of these amazing adventures one day. Have a super day.